Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Richard. I do ask you to subscribe and watch to the end because it really does have an impact on the success of the channel. As you probably know, if you've seen some of my videos of the past, I'm being made redundant. It's currently the 3rd of May and I've been watching some interesting stuff this morning and looking at some interesting figures from the government. And we are, as a country, Great Britain, UK, we are going into more and more debt. And this has been going on for 30 years. Yeah. So not only is it the Labour government of today that's one of the problems, but the Conservative government of the past and the previous Labour government of that have also contributed to this. So that's basically weak leadership for 30 years, and everybody's tried to take this, even the Conservatives, a socialist approach where successful business is a bad thing and you will be taxed heavily for being successful. Now, I'm going to be made redundant at the end of this month. And are there opportunities for me for a new role in the industry in which I work, which is IT? Possibly, possibly not. Possibly not, because my role is ultimately going over to India, where it's much cheaper resources and much cheaper taxes from a business perspective. India drives forward business from a tax perspective. Yes? Yeah, and you could also say that the wages are not as great as whatever, but that is what it is. That India is evolving. India is evolving in its own way, financially, economically. Ooh, missed some potholes. So, I've previously said in another video that I wanted to leave the UK, and I think looking at these figures that I've seen and the trajectory that the country is on over the next 3 years, it's just going to be a case of more tax, more tax, more tax, especially when the top 1% that pay virtually 30% of the income tax are ejecting themselves out of the country because they've had enough. And I understand that, you know, from a business perspective, I certainly understand that. And it's now come to the point where I think I really need to prepare to leave the country. What do you think to that? Have you thought about leaving the country? Tell me in the comments below. I am going to start responding to the comments. I've been a bit slack at the moment. I've been over in America for whatever reason. And I think now's the time to leave for me, because as the financial situation, the economic situation of the UK moves forward, in line with Europe, again full of weak leadership, I think that the opportunities to live a reasonable life in retirement don't exist in the UK with the limited pensions that I have. You may have a massive pension and that's absolutely fine, but I don't. And subsequently, I may need to move somewhere that can satisfy my annual income from my pension or pensions. These are private pensions earned from working with other organisations of the past, which become payable at the age of 60. I have some more pensions that come payable at the age of 30. Come payable at the age of 65, not 30, and a further state pension at the age of 67. and I'm up to speed with I've paid all my dues for the state pension. Yeah, I've done my 35 years. So I'll get a full UK pension, which is not a lot of money. I think it's about £12,000 a year. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I think the way forward is to start planning a way to eject myself out of the country to an economy that's much cheaper. Maybe Thailand, maybe the Philippines, somewhere in that zone where also my skills locally may well be an asset to that country. So, I'm just thinking, what's your thoughts on that? Have you thought about moving abroad? Have you moved abroad? Why did you move abroad? Are you wanting to move abroad? Why are you wanting to move abroad? Is it a case where you just can't survive in the UK based on the pension that you're getting? I mean, I lost my home in 2015 through a divorce, so I'm currently in rented accommodation. They always say it takes about 10 years to recover from a divorce. Well, it's just over 10 years, and because of some eonces, I've decided not to buy property in the UK. Ironically, talking about property, the prices of properties are reducing in the beautiful area that I live. So, because of the economic situation of the UK. Excuse me. It's not easy to do monologue while you're driving a car. Here we go. And get a dry throat. So you tell me your thoughts. Do you think moving abroad for me is a better thing? I wouldn't be moving anywhere to Europe because it's all the same problem across Europe. All the issues that we have in the UK with high taxes and or immigration or the costs of public sector services and all that stuff, they're all the same across Europe. All the same. All the same issues. I would much prefer to stay in the UK, but the economics don't match up to where I want to be. If I stay in the UK, I will continue to be in rented accommodation, and I will work until I die. And I don't want to work until I die. I've done 40 years worth of, in fact, I've done more than 40 years worth of hard work and smart work. So the time is now to look after myself economically. Some people think that I'm being selfish. Well, I need to survive. I don't want to end up living on a park bench in some city. I don't want to be doing that. And I can continue my creativity abroad and earn money through working a bit smarter, like I've done in the past. What do you think? You tell me. Do you want to move abroad to a cheaper economy? I mean, I've been having a look at some houses, and £50,000 will buy me a nice house. Not a mansion, but a nice house. And that's all I want. I don't want a mansion anymore. Been there, done that. Lost it all. Would you like me to give you some marital advice on this channel and my experiences? Tell me in the comments below. Yeah, if you've got this far. Probably not. You tell me. Right, I'm coming to the end. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was thought-provoking. And you tell me what your thoughts are. Am I going down the wrong road? Am I going down the wrong road? You tell me. Have a great day, and please do subscribe, and please give it a like if you thought it was entertaining and informative, controversial, thought-provoking. You tell me. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.